Welcome to New Automotive Info. This is New Motorcycle 2018. 2018 Vitpilen 701 Review, pure, modern, simple, expensive. It's at long last here, people. The 2018 Husqvarna Vitpilen 701. Since its idea was disclosed at EICMA in 2015, the 701 has been a profoundly expected model all through the world. From the most distant extents of the web, remarks have asked when, if, and where the Vitpilen 701 would be accessible, with some surrendering trust as to whether it was consistently going to be delivered at all. Mo is cheerful to report that we have had the opportunity to get the Vitpilen 701 in our carport also, to test on our home streets. In spite of the fact that our opportunity with the Vitpilen 701 was brief, we made great utilization of it. Husqvarna is advancing once more into road bikes after almost 70 years, yet one flip of the Vitpilen's key will advise you that the organization has been spearheading since 1903. Though the organization initially pushed an inside ignition motor into a bike outline in 1903, its underlying foundations can be followed back to 1689, when the organization was made as a weapons foundry. Quick forward to 2013 and KTM's securing of the Swedish firm, which would give Husqvarna a secret weapon when it came to making new road bicycles. With its chromally steel trellis outline and 693cc single motor acquired from the KTM the 690 Duke by means of the Husqvarna 701s, the new Husqvarna has a strong stage to work from. How about we check whether the Vitpilen 701 satisfies the build-up? Time and again we see new idea models uncovered at Universal Exchange demonstrates brandishing impossible bodywork, ergonomics, or materials. For the most part, to start with take a gander at a wild idea bike will accumulate starting stun and energy about the fabricate, trailed by a temporary felt that perhaps, quite possibly, the generation model will look to some degree close. However, on numerous occasions, generation models once in a while meet their wild ideas desires. Much thanks to you Husqvarna for conveying a generation cruiser which bucks the pattern. The 2018 Husqvarna Vitpilen 701 looks nearly the spitting picture of the model acquainted with the globe at EICMA in 2015, put something aside for the uncovered air channel, perfect-looking fumes port, and lamentably, the double rotors in advance. Husqvarna hammers home its ethos in the Vitpilen showcasing material. Crude and straightforward in shape, however dynamically present-day in outline and innovation, this cruiser really offers another viewpoint on urban motorcycling. This announcement isn't false. The cruiser is obviously present-day in plan and innovation without being excessively entangled. It has a great single-barrel engine and nimble dealing with, yet its $11,999 MSRP influences me to think about whether it expected to be this basic. Husqvarna reps gestured in understanding when inquired as to whether they thought the cost would be an issue for the 701, basically expressing the bicycle must be valued in that capacity to be sold as is. As said already, the 2018 Husqvarna Vitpilen 701 offers an indistinguishable engine from its Supermoto and Enduro 701 kin, which makes it an immediate relative of KTM's 690 Duke engine. The fluid-cooled 693cc single-barrel motor gloats a drag and stroke of 105 by 80 mm and employments double counterbalancers to smooth out the huge singles vibes. On the dyno, the Vit directed out 69.5 horsepower at 8,400 revolutions per minute and 48.7 pounds-to-foot of torque at 6,700. One take a gander at the dyno diagram tells you the engine will be a huge amount of fun around town and on twisty streets. With gobs of torque accessible as low as 3,200 revolutions per minute, the 701 will pull hard away from stoplights or fastener bends. Fuel is moreover conveyed easily by means of the ride-by-wire throttle. The seating position, which is essentially that of a sport bike, likewise proposes the Vit will be entertaining in the bends, however perhaps not the best visiting cruiser. At 5 foot 8 inches, when I hopped on the cruiser, I saw the rider ergos felt shockingly spread out, something that I got used to rapidly and supported on twistier streets. While talking about the execution of the Vitpilen 701, we should take note of the greater part of the innovation inconspicuously stuffed into the Swedish machine. Footing control and Bosch ABS are standard, just like the quick shifter, auto blip downshift, and shoe grasp. In spite of the fact that the 701 utilizes just a solitary 320mm rotor with a radially mounted 4-cylinder Brembo caliper on the front, halting force is unquestionably satisfactory, maybe since the Swede tips the scales at 362 pounds, the same as the 390 Duke as of late tried. Footing control was never meddlesome and a welcome expansion. Surprisingly better, ABS and TC can both be impaired by means of a mystery catch on the dash. The quick shifter functions admirably on upshifts, be that as it may, the going with auto blip downshift worked 2 out of at least 10 tries. I had 2 culminate downshifts just by applying light, however consider weight to the shifter, which was noteworthy. However, every time after the underline 2, I could hear and feel the motor cut the start, however the gearbox wouldn't really move down even with extensive weight on the shifter. You'll likewise see no sensor on the linkage of the shifter itself, because of it being housed inside the grip cover on the move shaft. Ideally, these are simply getting teeth issues, as the bicycle we tried was a pre-creation of display. The 43mm rearranged WP4 offers pressure and bounce-back damping through hand-flexible handles at the best of the fork tubes, while the back stun, which utilizes a linkage, is customizable for bounce-back also, preload. Both front and back offer 5.3 creeps of movement. Data is given to the rider through a sleek advanced show just before the triple clasp. The smaller LED front lamp is an extraordinary non-entity for the Vitpilen 701, with its border daytime running light adding to the cruiser's neo-bistro racer feel. The water-driven grip feels pleasant and smooth, be that as it may. On the display we tried, we were not able to get more than 2 fingers onto the shockingly short grip lever, not an issue in case you're a 2-finger grasping sort of fellow. From idea to reality, the bike has remained consistent with its unique outline, tasteful of moderate styling with extraordinary execution. We here at Mo making the most of our restricted time on the 701. What's more, trust the cruiser will speak to purchasers searching for an in vogue, well-performing bike. At $11,999, we will check whether the cost point slows down deals when models hit US merchants in late May of 2018. That's all from New Automotive Info. Thanks you for watching from New Automotive Info. Please subscribe for more videos and have a good day.